Come on, bitch. We are doing it now.
I was on Muffin Island. I was not on the London Underground.
The hook is amazing.
Fire.
All right, so first of all, I just want to welcome all you guys. Jordan, Courtney, LNA, Alina from Lyre Music as well. You guys are the chosen four for a special challenge that we have coming up here.
Yes.
We have a new Vocoder rack extension plugin that is out, the BV-X Multimode Vocoder. We came up with this idea. How could we maybe create the biggest distance between a boring idea that is made awesome through a vocoder? I have a wheel behind me. For each of you guys, I'm going to spin this wheel, and the number that it lands on is going to correlate to a pre-selected one of 14 options of boring audio. And it will be your challenge to take your talents and your artistry, your production, and to see how cool you can make that. That's the background. Are we ready to spin the wheel?
Ready.
Yes.
Ready.
Does anyone particularly want to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay, here we go.
It's awesome.
Oh, good noise.
We should sample this.
ASMR.
It totally is ASMR. Okay, we are on 7.
Lucky 7.
Lucky number 7.
All right, let me go check my notes here and see what number 7 is. Oh, okay. There is a community of people on YouTube who really like the Otis Elevator Corporation, and they like to record the various messages that the elevator says. With that in mind, your audio is going to be
Going up, going down, 8th floor, 1st floor, 2nd floor, 3rd floor.
Going down. I already know what I'm going to do. I'm going to write a K-pop song called Elevators and just going up, going down, going up, going down. Yeah, of course.
I heard it too. I was like, this is going to be a bop.
This is such a cool. Oh my god, I can't wait to hear that.
so you got a good one. Now, anyone else having seen Alina's score?
Me.
Yeah, LNA, you want to go? Okay, let's go for it. We are going to spin the wheel.
Lucky 2.
Lucky number 2. Let me check my notes.
Oh, my cheeks hurt. I'm smiling so hard.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is a good one too. Okay. In the States, we have had a lot of stories in the news right now about things happening at school board meetings. So I found a boring school board thing that happened. This is a teacher who resigned her position at a school board.
Several years ago, a good friend decided to leave education, and she said to me, Amanda, teaching is like a bad marriage. You never get your needs met, but you stay in it for the kids.
I already love it.
Just like a bad relationship, our communication has broken down. You aren't listening. I finally understood that this just isn't going to work. The kids and I deserve better.
I'll pause it there.
Please make the saddest lo-fi beat ever with that.
Yes, I need to make this a sad song. It's a breakup song. Obviously.
You aren't listening. That's the one that popped out to me. I was like, that's a hook.
I'm also hearing slightly like a heavy metal thing.
Oh, shoot.
I don't know, but I'm just saying, like, is it sadness or is it anger? Maybe it's both.
All right, so you're feeling good?
Yes, I'm very happy with this. I already have something in my head, so psyched.
Jordan and Courtney, we got 2 more. Is anyone feeling lucky?
I'll go.
We might be sitting here a while now.
That's okay. The sound is nice.
I know, right? Should I send you guys the prize wheel sample as well?
Oh, number 1.
Oh, 1.
Number 1 comes from my personal experience, as it were. I got a letter in the mail, and I had to call Pacific Gas and Electric, my
Your utilities?
utility.
Thank you for calling Pacific Gas and Electric Company. Para servicio en español, marque 9.
That's the one.
Oh, this is a good one.
Yeah, this is a good one.
Do you get any sort of inklings of ideas right away? I mean,
As soon as I heard the Spanish, I was like, okay, we're using this.
Jordan,
Let's do this.
last man standing. Okay, here we go.
Suspense.
There we go.
Bam.
12.
12.
Ah, okay, Jordan. dare I say this one is iconic.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
In fact, 20 years ago, a friend of mine asked me to make an EDM track out of part of this because he was like, how is this not just like, I mean, everyone knows this. How is this not a thing?
Mind the gap.
This train terminates at Stanmore. Please keep your personal belongings with you at all times. All change, please.
This goes on for another 2 minutes. There's a lot of stations. There's mention of Westminster Abbey.
It's wonderful.
That is what you got to work with. How do you feel about that?
I'm excited, and unlike all of the rest of you guys, I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. But I think I'm going to sit down and hopefully it will speak to me.
I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will.
Yes.
This is where we're going to leave it today. We are going to now send you off into the world. I'm going to send you these samples, and you're going to attack it with BV-X Multimode Vocoder. We'll meet back here in a couple weeks. Go to it.
Okay, so today is the day number 1 of making this track.
And now this is where the fun begins. We were given a sample to utilize with the BV-X Vocoder.
Para servicio en español, marque 9.
We're going to somehow take these samples, throw them into Reason Studios' new vocoder, and hopefully make something amazing.
There will be no clarifying questions. I don't answer to you anymore.
I know I want to use going up and going down.
Going up.
Mimic is such a great sampler because its looping feature, I think, is the best. I love how you can really play with the start time coming into it. Really, right there. That's where I want it.
This just isn't going to work.
So I think that's the hook of it.
I'm not going to go off of the cadence of how this robot voice says going up and going down because I want to create my own melody and then I can adjust the sample to my voice and then use BV-X to create rich vocoder harmonies.
Currently we are experiencing extended wait times.
And from there, I added a MIDI instrument track with the Reason plugin on it.
BV-X Multimode Vocoder.
All right, I'm going to play around for a little bit. I want to turn this into some sort of distorted road sound.
Okay, something more interesting.
Let's just add vocoder to the chorus vocals and just see what we can do there.
And I started with the BV-X.
Currently we are experiencing.
Listen to this. I'm so psyched about this.
All right, so I just recorded the vocals. I think they sound really good. I went really light on the background vocals because I want to use BV-X a lot to create vocoder harmonies.
Yana Mahal is about to arrive at the studio. I'm really excited to show her this beat. Hopefully she loves it and can hop right into it. What I'm hoping is that she takes a quick listen to it, gets at the mic right there, and just lets whatever come out.
Going up, going up, going up.
That is fire. I haven't even touched anything. Just pick the first preset. It's already fire. Wow, I love it.
Let's throw some presets out of interest. What is in here?
If it doesn't bring you joy.
See, presets are sometimes awesome.
Että suhde on pelkkää viihdettä kärpäsistä.
Oh, that's really cool.
And to finish this off, I changed up the B section once again and added some vocoded drums.
Good.
All right, so Yana, in my opinion, completely smashed that.
I mixed it and mastered it, and yeah, I think it is about ready now.
And that is the beat.
And that's pretty much it.
Okay, we are back. You guys are here for round 2 now. You can see I do not have the prize wheel behind me because you have already chosen your sounds and you have been off working with BV-X now for a couple of weeks. So how did it go?
It was amazing.
I thought the vocoder was so cool that you could just like make an actual synth out of vocals, which was insane.
I love the oscillators you guys put in there and your ability to really treat them like, a synth.
I'm so excited that I actually plan to publish it. Like, I haven't published a single for a long time, and I'm just like,
That's awesome. I did like a half song. I didn't like verse, chorus, pre-chorus, but I love it, and I think I'll definitely end up finishing it and, sending it out to the world.
I am ready to see what you guys have done. I cannot wait. Is there anybody that is dying to go first? Then I'm going to pick for you guys. Why don't we start with, let's start with LNA, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
Don't be nervous.
I've been all day just the record because like I really like it, and then I'm like, shit, like what if people are not gonna like it? But oh no, just play it.
I think we already love it. Here we go. I feel like I should do this like a radio DJ or something. Coming up next, this is Give It Away by LNA.
This just isn't going to work. This just isn't going to work.
Se siis juttu on niin, että tämä suhde on pelkkää viihdettä, kärpäsistä, härkisiä awkward-tilanteita. Pitäisikö pöytä ikkunasta, harkinta suistuu raiteelta? No hoho. Bring you close, bring you joy. Give it away, if it doesn't bring you joy. Give it away.
This just isn't going to work. This just isn't going to work.
I could accept this contract. Smile, smile, stay silent. This just isn't going to work.
I don't answer to you anymore. This just isn't going to work.
Dude, that was sick.
Amazing.
That was so good.
I love that you're rapping in Finnish. It's so fun. I don't know what you're saying, but I'm into it. I love the guitar solo.
Remember, like in the first chat, I was like, like Courtney says something. Oh, I could hear something really sad, and then I was like, no, I want guitars and anger.
I loved the use of vocoders. I loved all the lush pads.
I actually didn't really play with any synths on this song at all because I was using BV-X as the main source of like anything mid.
I loved everything about it. It was like a very nostalgic song to listen to, and I think because vocoders just are nostalgic sounding to me, but it felt like something, I don't know, as soon as I heard it, I felt like it was something that I knew.
Is there anybody now that's like, all right, I'm ready. Put up my one. I want to hear mine now.
No, now I'm like, I don't want to. Like, how do you top that?
Yeah, I don't really want to follow that. So, Jordan?
No.
All right, well, Jordan, I'm sorry, but by default, you were the last to beg not to be the next one.
Oy vey.
I have not listened to these, but they came into the folder before I played them, and I'm very intrigued by Jordan's song titled Muffin Island.
What?
I can explain it. So I have an artist I work with who's sang vocals on it. She just calls everybody her Muffin. She's like, hey, Muffin, hey, Muffin. It's her, like, Muffin Island because she kind of lives on her own island sometimes.
I want to go live on Muffin Island. It sounds like a good place to be.
So, okay, here we go. Yana Mahal, Muffin Island, produced by Jordan Atkins-Lauria. Here we go.
fire.
Fuego, flames.
Such an earworm that's gonna be the rest of the night.
I'm on Muffin Island.
That's brilliant.
I'm curious to know, and I don't know, did anybody else catch the London Underground? Just to remind everyone here, there was the London Underground was the sample. So did anyone find it in there?
I did not. I was on Muffin Island. I was not on the London Underground.
That's right.
Big
that's
same.
right.
Yeah.
Big same.
So basically, I mean, 99% of the synths were just me looping different parts of those vocals and then turning them with the vocoder into sounds. For a long time, I've been using vocoders on synths. So if I create like a pad or something like that, I'll often send it into a vocoder and see what happens. But this was my first time taking a sample of a voice, turning that into a synth, and then vocoding that.
I love it. I love the result.
Cool. Thank you.
Courtney, I'm looking at you right now.
Oh, God.
Are you ready?
Just run it.
Please Hold by Courtney Hawkins. Here we go.
Currently we are experiencing extended wait time, immediate down.
Oh, I love this.
Para servicio en español, marque 9. Extended wait time, immediate down.
I told you it was dark.
So cool.
It was such a vibe. It was like immediately I was like, I want to be in the bath listening to this relaxing.
That's such a mood.
I wanted it to feel like, because you know when you're on hold sometimes you like kind of space out. I wanted it to kind of feel like you just like went into the phone. Like you were just like floating around in the air.
It sounds exactly like that.
The vocoder, right from the get-go, does this kind of, I'll just play it again here. Like that's going into the phone. That's that moment right there.
There's so much details that it's really blowing my mind.
I actually used the sample for everything. I was like getting lost in the vocoder of like things I could do and I'm instantly inspired by this. So I just kept going. Yeah, I used the vocoder quite a bit on this.
Well, cool. Okay, so last, certainly not least, your bravado and certainty in our original prize wheel spinning session has me super curious, Alina. I have purposefully kept you last for my own anticipation. Alina Smith, Elevator. Let's check out what we got.
Going up. Going up.
I know you've been down on your luck. Too much crying, not enough lying. I know you need a pick me up, something with a little bit of lift. You need that, someone incredible, body a miracle. One look and now you're gone all the way to the pinnacle. High rising, ticket to Olympus. We vibing, make you wanna feel this high, this soul. Cause it's cloud nine with me, all highlights with me, let go of control. Baby, I'ma help you soar, get you going up. Elevator, going up, going up, going up, going on my elevator. I'ma take you up 100 stories, get you off the ground, never looking down. Escalate your heart till you're seeing stars. On my elevator, going up, going up, going up, going on my elevator. Going up, going up, going up, going on my elevator. Going up, going up, going up, going on my.
Oh, what? Hey, that was so
my
catchy.
God.
Going up.
I love the bass line
Oh, thanks.
for the drop, the hook. is amazing.
I freaking love the amount of sass you can give to your creativity. It's like, come on, bitch. We are doing it now. I'm going to take a page out of that book. Honestly, that's amazing.
This is a very traditional use of the vocoder, but a very effective use of the vocoder as well, I might add.
I chose to do a drop chorus because I wanted a spot to really showcase a vocoder. And, that's a very kind of safe route to go, I would say. Bass line, a vocal, and a luscious vocoder right there in that spot. And there's a few other spots, like the one that I think is sneaky and I enjoy is there's a little spot of rap in the verse. And then there's actually a chord, vocoder doing the root chord.
Someone incredible, body a miracle. One look and now you're gone all the way to the pinnacle.
I threw you guys an almost mean challenge of what is the most boring audio we could think of, and let's collect it all and let's give it to these guys randomly and see what they can do with it. And you all rose to the challenge amazingly. It's really, I gotta say, I'm blown away by all of these songs.
Everybody killed it.
And also, can I just say how different?
I think that we should do it again.
Yeah, again.
Yes, again.
That would be sick.
So fun.
Cool. All right, guys, a big final round of applause for you guys from me to you, and maybe you to each other. Great work, everybody. Congratulations. Let's all take a victory lap and let's go listen to our songs again.
Escalate